Yes, man.
Oh, right in.
Bang, bang, bang.
You have a I'm caffeinated but barely hanging on energy.
Yeah. You're exactly right.
Well, with this caffeinated, barely hanging on energy, we're reacting to the girl group IVE and their pre-release single, Bang Bang.
Bang, bang. Off their second studio album, Revive Plus.
It's like the Ariana Grande song, or whoever it is.
The lyrics stress unapologetic confidence and self-expression,
Declaring that they will live on their own terms and make a striking impact, going out with a bang instead of conforming to others' expectations.
Lines such as, "It's a new scene, it's aggressive," and "I'm that her," reinforce the idea of stepping into a powerful, attention-grabbing role and embracing one's own identity without hesitation. The song is composed by Jack Brady, Jordan Roman, Kristen Carpenter, Sarah Troy, M. Light, Saw Ji and the lyrics are co-written by Tang Wan Young and Exi from Cosmic Girls.
Instead of bang, 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 it's just bang, bang, bang.
3, 2, 1. Above. Oh my gosh, it's a Western.
Okay.
Wow. I already got Phrygian dominant in the first 2 seconds.
This is very 100 gags.
Oh wow.
Or like Sophie.
Okay.
Wait,
This is way.
why is this so familiar?
Wonyoung's like never been like the most, like the strongest technical singer,
Weird.
but she has really good like character in what she delivers all the time.
It's giving Wild West.
Oh,
I like the guitar tone.
Yeah.
Or a Western.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
Whoa!
okay, I think it's certified banger. I don't know.
This section's good.
Tell me it goes back to the halftime.
What is this? Love Shack by the B-52s?
Oh, it sounds like the Monsters. The Munsters.
Bang, bang.
Oh, we're staying in the double time. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Maybe not good.
I mean, on grrr.
Okay, roll R's.
Her voice is mixed so crazy.
Oh,
Cool panning, that's cool.
what?
Who's the man?
I like the little echo.
Yes, man.
Oh, right in.
I love this change between the
Eiffel
halftime and
Tower and the
halftime.
stars.
Oh my god.
Yes! Okay, that was cool. That was cool. That was cool. That was cool.
This is the best part. I'm like, can we please be on double time the whole time?
You did. Bang, bang.
Okay.
Oh, Jersey Club's back? Oh, I like the
I'm
rising
in a
harmonies.
club in Garden State.
Whoa. I like trains.
That's so weird. Why does it do that? 4, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2, 5. Why can't it be da da da?
That. Oh, that's so 11 reminiscent in the background here.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
That was quite a bang of a song. Oh.
It was a lot. It was very dopamine.
I do agree. The chorus is really nice.
Yeah.
That was fun. I didn't love it at first, but it really kind of grew on me. It was the fact that they just like kind of like set up that like the kind of like Phrygian dominant thing in the very first like 3 seconds of the song, and then did the thing where that was kind of like the thing, the only thing throughout, and then they had like the bridge that was really contrasting, and then they went back to it. So that like I felt like the song was a little bit predictable at first. I could hear the that was like that was something like I was able to like I felt like I could almost predict it.
K-pop groups really love the Phrygian dominant, man. No, they mix the Phrygian dominant as well as just Phrygian, which is really nice because they go back and forth between the minor and major third.
The progression is kind of fun. I kind of like how they use that, how it has both a major third in it and a minor third in it.
And it keeps this idea of like, oh, are we gonna end in a major key? Are we gonna end minor? Are we gonna end in Phrygian dominant? Are we gonna be in Phrygian? What are we doing? And in the end, it just ends on bum. And there's no third. It's just an opened octave, which is pretty cool.
I think a lot of the they have a lot of half step kind of like pretty close together, but like stylized like moments like that in a lot of their songs. Like this kind of reminds me of Blue Blood, like a little bit melodically from their first album.
as well?
Yes, yeah. Like I feel like they have songs that have, like I Am, that have these like really high register changes or really big leaps and everything, but I think they also have kind of the more moody, sits close together in the range kind of thing. So I love those moments because I think they deliver them well. Like I think they all have really distinct vocals.
And I like the texture of the voices too, like the vocal fry and like use of just like those lower textures in the voice and the chest voice without trying to be like too impressive with the beltiness of all of the lines, which I thought was cool.
Also, the grittiness in whoever that just was, like the like it starts off with that like it's such a visceral sound that adds so much to the edgy and explosiveness of the tune.
Ray is shining like a lot.
Oh
in
yeah.
this.
I like that they gave like Ray an actual rap person in this one because like in some of the, like she's so good and people don't know that she's so good because
Was that the
Idol
cool
too.
rap verse?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fun like rhythmic like holding of stuff. Both of them implemented I think the same technique where you have the same
It's just like emphasizing an offbeat. Like I feel like
yeah,
it's
just
not
emphasizing an offbeat. So also I think the choice of words, kind of the emphasis, it brings more emphasis on of the change of each like.
Yeah.
She says a grr and like rah and other
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
little like things. And then the same thing happens with like the members. Da, 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 da. So it's the same like rhythmic. I guess this is an agogic accent. It basically just emphasizes parts of the beat that you're not expecting. And so in that case, so she repeats it twice and then extends the second one a little bit and then repeats it one more time. So that rhythmic motive happens 3 times. The rhythm and the flow of a rap verse is what makes people like latch onto like the words. And I think that's very important.
Okay, one thing though, I don't know if this Western thing, like it's cute, it starts with it, it ends with it, but what is it trying to do? Oh, cause Westerns, they shoot out. Okay, that's cute. All right, cinematic time.
Almost there are some like Western influences, especially with the guitar at the very beginning, like the bam bam bam. Oh yeah, it sound, you know the sound.
One guitar riff at the beginning. It sort of evoked "Pump It" by the Black Eyed Peas. Like it's like I guess the surfer guitar sound, but I think the motive itself reminds me a lot of "Pump It," which "Pump It" is more surfer guitar. And then this just seems more like Western guitar.
So the guitar tones are really particularly interesting in here because there's obviously this theme between the sheriff star that they're using throughout the whole thing, the visual itself, and like the Western elements. Yeah. It's very like a Wild Wild West type of guitar that you would hear. And how they're getting that is they're using like an electric guitar tone similar to like, I want to say like, it's the rightmost from like my perspective on like a Telecaster and like Strats and stuff. I think it's a bridge pickup where you get this really twangy tone out of those guitars, and then you throw in some like delay to them between the twanginess of that pickup plus the delay. You end up getting this like really like wow, 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 wow.
There's a lot of empty space in this chorus.
So that can shine.
Yeah. That's why, yeah, which I actually like.
That's crazy. Okay, let's talk about it. You know, this That's what we expect. Da-da-da, out with a bang. But no, it's da-da-da, out with a bang. Crazy.
But then it leaps back up and it's so satisfying. Really satisfying.
Oh, I see.
And she like scoops it too.
Yeah,
really
that's
fun.
pretty good. Oh, I didn't realize that. You could do like, you know, in classical music or like in Western theory-based music, we think the dominant as the most like magnetizing, tension-filled thing that leads to this. Wow, it's so classical. But in a song like this, I would argue that the scale degree flat 2, which is that's way more magnetizing to go here. So for me, when it goes, that drives me nuts. And yet, for me, it propels the energy forward.
It rounds out the melody for me. Because I think if they went da 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 da, it would feel boxy. Because where do you go from there?
It would be boxy.
It delays.
It would be mediocre, which the song is not.
There's like a sense of finality when we go to scale degree 1, but to outline, like to go from 5 to 3 is a super functional way of delaying our expectations. So I think it's very nice. I really love it.
At the beginning, it's foreshadowed that it's gonna go faster later. I don't know if you heard that in the guitar. What? But then it fits into this boom, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah. Which honestly, you could even think of it in 1, 2, 1, 2. So then it's even more contextualized when we get to the next part that we'll show you in about 2.5 seconds. That it goes to this double time, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is. Yeah. Bang. Cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Yeah, so that's the double time.
I think that when we get into the post-chorus, all of these like pop form terminologies, so it's I'm very unfamiliar with it.
Bang, bang, that section.
Yeah, I think because it lands on the downbeat every single time, it feels a little bit rhythmically heavy. And then it lightens up when we get back into the chorus, but I think after the heaviness of the post-chorus, we need quite a bit of time to build up that lightness again.
The second verse, it doesn't go back to the halftime. So then when we're doing this pre-chorus, it goes back to the halftime feel. And then Eye of the Storm, boom, boom.
Yeah. The beat drop to go back into the double time thing was so cool. So then that's like halftime dance breaky kind of thing. So they just go like a da 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 da, which that is probably enough to get us thinking that we're going back into a double time direction. But if you listen really carefully into the depths of your headphones, you can hear. Which is that like doom-bat, oom-bat, 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 oom-bam is something that happens in the earlier fast section, and there's just a tiny little callback to it that happens at the very end to kind of like prepare us to go back into the double time thing. Like I was so convinced that we were going back into double time, and I think that was like a cool intentional choice that they made.
This is kind of, I think Ben was mentioning this. So like this is still pretty halftime-y, except the bottom of it, the bass, is like doing the do 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 do, and it's still kind of driving, and so it's like giving that weird antsy, anxious feel that's like, oh, we've slowed down, but not really.
Also, part of why the distinction is able to be made here between halftime and double time is because the chords slow down.
Yes, that
the
too.
chord progression is a lot more
spacey in this
spaced
one.
apart.
Yeah. The chord here is like yeah. So it's taking a lot longer to change in between, and then it goes back in. Damn! And then the 4, 3, 2, 1 is like everything just calmed down. This is like the eye of the storm. You like get there and then boom, right back in.
Okay, that beat drop only really hits hard because of the visual for me. They just timed it so well.
I think it's nice because the first 2 times have such a big build up, and then the last time is just 4, 3, 2, 1.
You enjoy the fact that it isn't bigger.
I like it. It's like the opposite of, I think, what usually happens, which is like a huge build up to the last chorus.
So this is one where I feel like because of the intention behind it, it feels faster than double time, just because of how hype it goes, how much momentum there is. Yeah, it feels like there's something beyond mathematics. It caters to the senses.
Yeah, I think there's like a beautiful momentum that comes with it.
The little riff in the background of the final chorus was my other fave part. Because I don't know if that's intentionally an 11 callback, but it's very 11. It's the Phrygian, but it's the delivery of it. Because like, it's the intro into 11. I don't know if that's intentional that they did that again, but I like it. That's why I liked 11.
Phrygian dominant versus just Phrygian.
Just like the vibe of this very girl crush image, and then the modal usage also, like a lot of this flat 2, major 3 kind of modal mixture situation. These like really attitude-filled spoken hooks. That's all just speaking very specific girl crush image, which is kind of familiar to us as aespa. I think there are certainly differences from aespa's vibe. Like they're going a little bit more for constant motion than like hard impacts, I think. Which is why I was like screaming when the blast happened and one young's hair went flying. I was like, ah! Like it really hit, you know, because they were saving that impact.
Anyone who thinks this is more aespa than IVE just hasn't listened to the IVE B-sides.
Ooh.
I think IVE is definitely going in a very different direction
Than when they started.
Yeah, which I'm a bit sad about personally, because I prefer their earlier stuff. But now I like Bang Bang better. I was listening to Bang Bang the whole week and I love that song.
Like in IVE's case, I feel like they had a thing going which worked for them in the girl pop niche, and this does feel a little bit like they're heading in a direction that people have already headed in, which doesn't come across as like attractively for me, I think.
I don't think this is that different considering like their full discography. It's definitely different from their previous stuff. It's more girl crush than before, which like personally like a lot of why I liked IVE is because they have kind of more of the like, it's not a cutesy concept, but it's more like an elegant concept. And I think like musically, I think that lends itself to a more like vocally focused sound. So I can see how this is like sonically different. That's kind of what's going on before. But like conceptually, I feel like it's very on par with the like
I'd say
powerful,
they're being elegant.
Yeah.
Like, this is like classy spy. Like this is like classy Bond girl spy sort of thing, where there's kind of like.
And like I think about Hypnosis, like on their, it's one of the B-sides on their first album. And it's kind of similar to this in a way, but this is like a more like fully fleshed out version of that. And that's actually one of my favorite songs in their discography. I know that this is the pre-release for the full album. So I think I might feel different if it were, because like you have to kind of live up to I Am, like as that was their title track for the last album. So I think we'll see kind of what that ends up being.
But I think the opening reminds me of like, what's the one that that
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's Savage. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like they have like the big like break drum in the groove, and so when there was like a sort of break drum you like hit on like 2 and 4, I was like, oh, cool. Reminds me of Savage. It's not really in like the form of the song, it's in like the sounds they use in the song, which no one owns the sound.
I was a little jarred by like the use of hyperpop sound and then not really getting that back again, because it didn't feel like it only existed in these small snippets to like help the EDM parts of it. And then there was one section in the beginning that was like really like, I could hear the influence.
This thing, yes.
The intro Very, very hyperpop. Very reminiscent of Sophie, very reminiscent of stuff like Under Gex. And then it just kind of never came back, which I thought was a little like disappointing. I was like, oh no, like I like that sound. So that was kind of sad not to see that again. Otherwise though, I did enjoy the beat though, and it made me feel really dancey and upbeat.
As a reactor, when the reactor is in the reacting mode, you know, I can be particularly critical about a section like I was. The other industrial section, if it comes back, I'll give you my take on it. It's very copy-paste. But then when the song's over, I'm like, wait, the whole song was really good. Yeah, it was really good. Like, you know, the bang, the copy-paste thing. If I'm really honing in on those, like, that 5-second, 10-second stretch, yeah, I can see myself being like, I don't know. But then, like, once I get the bigger picture, I'm like, oh, wow. The sort of monotonous of that adds to the hype and the dopamine of the overall song. So I actually really liked it. I think the thing bounced around. Maybe it was really reminding me of I Got a Boy. Yeah, because it's fast and it's slow and it's in the same key. That's the biggest thing.
A good song to wet our palate for them.
Exactly.
Very exciting.
My girls for real.
Yay. Oh.
Huh.
Whoa.
Slave by Liz. But what just happened?
Why is she holding a reptile?
This is so interesting.